Hi guys, Marcus here and welcome to Chinese Entertainment Update, March 11th, 2025. I release episodes every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday between 7 and 10 p.m. Pacific Time. This is episode 956, and the rundown with timestamps is in the description box below. Now, because I use Chinese names quite a bit on my show, if you want the English spelling of them, you can turn on subtitles. I create them myself. In today's episode, Dream with Cecilia Liu and Hu Xianxu wraps filming. Bai Lu says she and her character in Northward have an extremely similar path in life. Landy Li talks about how she and Tan Chen couldn't stop giggling during one of their kissing scenes. And Betty Wu breaks down in tears after unruly paparazzi and fans invade her personal space at the Beijing airport. But first, here's what's recently premiered, one drama for today and yesterday. Ski into Love, the modern romance drama starring Esther Yu and Ling Yi, premiered earlier today. Prior to their premiere, they had shared this poster to boast over 6 million reservations on Youku and Weibo. Ski into Love is slated for 23 episodes, a pretty big decrease from its originally slated 36, and is available on Youku with English subs. And that's it for what's recently premiered. Before we move on from premiere dates, The Quirky and the Charming recently confirmed theirs. The Quirky and the Charming stars Xing Xiaoling and Hannah Lu. Yesterday, the modern romance drama announced the March 15th premiere. The cast and crew had wrapped their approximately 2-month film shoot in February last year. The drama passed review in August. In the drama, Xing Xiaoling is a manager at a hotel that receives a bad review from Hannah Lu. In his pursuit of perfection, he invites her to assist him in solving the problem, and in the process, a romance develops. The Quirky and the Charming is slated for 18 episodes and will air on Tencent. I will update again on where to watch with English subs, if available, after it premieres. That's it for premiere dates. Moving on, Cecilia Liu's Dream recently wrapped filming. Dream is the upcoming drama starring, pictured here from left to right, Cecilia Liu, Hu Xianxu, and Li Naiwen. Putting in a guest appearance is Li Qing. The cast and crew started filming in early January. The mystery investigative drama is directed by Yang, who's known for directing dramas featuring strong female leads. She was behind the 2023 critically acclaimed drama Imperfect Victim starring Zhou Xun. On March 9th, Dream announced that they had wrapped by sharing a bunch of updates, including this wrap special video. Cecilia plays a journalist who documents the lives of workers at an old brewery. Once the pride of the city, the brewery faced years of decline and eventually became the stage for a series of brutal murders. Dream is slated for 16 episodes and will stream on Tencent. Lastly, for drama updates, opening Douban ratings. I have 3 plus a bonus for you guys today. As usual, we go in ascending order of their scores. The Best Thing, the modern romance drama starring Zhang and Ruonan, opened with an average score of 6.5 from around 39,600 ratings. Goodwill Society, the medical drama starring Xin Zhelei and Bai Ke, opened with a 7.1 from around 5,700 ratings. Pleased with their score, they shared this poster to announce it. Lastly, Filter, the modern romance drama starring Tan Chen and Landy Li, opened with a 7.3 from around 96,700 ratings. That's a pretty good score from a good number of ratings as well. Pleased with their score, they shared this poster to announce it. And the bonus I have for you guys is that The First Frost shared this on their official Weibo on March 9th. It is a couple of screenshots that pertain to you guys, the international audience. The romance drama starring Bai Chengcheng and Ruonan may have opened on Douban with just 5.4, but on MyDramaList it shows an average score of 8.9. The drama also referred to MyDramaList as, quote, a leading Asian drama review platform, unquote. The other screenshot is from IMDB, which shows the drama having an average score of 8.1. The drama referred to IMDB as, quote, a globally recognized film and television review site, unquote. For those following The First Frost, it aired the last of its 32 episodes yesterday. And that's it for drama updates. Before we get to celebrity updates, a quick word on Express VPN. Now, whether I'm at home or traveling, the first thing I do before I surf the net is log on to Express VPN and connect to a server. Not only do I use Express VPN to protect my data from spies and hackers, I find it especially useful to unblock geo-restricted content like dramas and movies on YouTube, Netflix, WeTV, and other websites. Express VPN is giving away 3 extra months free on a 12-month plan to all viewers of my channel. All you have to do is use the link in the description below, expressvpn.com/Marcus here. Alright, celebrity updates now, and today we begin with Cheng Yi, who's wrapped on his latest drama. The Vendetta of An, also known as 24 Strategies of Chang'an, stars Cheng Yi, and on March 9th, the 34-year-old actor wrapped filming. Many leaked images of him with his wrap bouquet made the rounds on Weibo, and while he has wrapped, as of today, the show itself has not announced their wrap yet. On the day of his wrap, Cheng Yi was greeted by many of his fans, who lined the streets to catch a glimpse of the star and to show their support. Here he is driving by and waving at them. It's also been reported that on the day, Cheng Yi treated the entire cast and crew to barbecue skewers. On his personal Weibo, he shared 2 photos and wrote, quote, "Life is ever-changing, like a wild goose leaving traces on snowy ground. Xie Huaiyan has wrapped filming today," unquote. Xie Huaiyan is the character he plays in the drama. The Vendetta of An is set in the Wencheng era, when the notorious Tiger Guards have entrenched themselves deep in the city of Chang'an, with its leader plotting to divide the nation so he can proclaim himself king. The emperor summons Xie Huaiyan, a court official, to eradicate these treacherous forces. Xie teams up with a general, a swordsman, a painter, and a young scholar for his mission. The drama's cast includes Liu Yijun, Zhou Qi, and Tong Mengshi. It is slated for 32 episodes and will stream on Youku. Next up, Bai Lu compared herself to her Northward character, saying that they're extremely similar. Bai Lu stars in the currently streaming Northward. In the coming-of-age drama, the 30-year-old actress plays Xia Fenghua. In a recent interview with Hui Huo, Bai Lu pointed out the many similarities she and her character share. Quote, "Actually, we're both extremely similar. The path of our lives feels the same. The only difference is that I didn't experience the big peaks and valleys she did. Like, when I was in school, I had short hair too. And my parents were just like my friends too. My mom's personality is identical to that of Xia Fenghua's mom. She is the head of the family, she deals with the finances and everything else. And she has a temper too, even my dad is under her control. Xia Fenghua, like me, was discovered and invited to do some modeling. And we both eventually made our way to Beijing," unquote. Next up, Landy Li spoke about the kissing scene she did with Tan Jianci and Filter and how they gave them both the giggles. Landy Li stars in the currently streaming modern romance drama Filter with Tan Jianci. In it, Tan Jianci had to do a kissing scene with a mop, and Landy said in a recent interview that it was the funniest kissing scene she had ever done. "Tan Jianci was just terrific in that," she began. "When we filmed the scene, we shared a kiss and then I had to leave. So I went off camera and hid behind a box while he continued. I just watched him as he took the mop and completely immersed himself into kissing it. He did not laugh, but there I was behind that box, almost unable to control myself. I was trembling, trying to hold my laughter in, while he was there kissing the mop passionately. It was very admirable." The 25-year-old actress continued, referring to this particular scene, quote, "There was another scene, and I don't know why, but we both could not control our laughter. It was the scene where we got the most giggles. When our lips touched, we would begin to tremble with laughter, and I don't even know what we were laughing about," unquote. Next up for celebrity updates, a bunch of Chinese celebrities have been in Paris for Fashion Week recently. Here are some images I came across and thought I'd share. Here's Yang Mi. The 38-year-old actress was at a Loewe event, wearing a military jacket over a printed dress. Here she is posing with some handbags from the Spanish luxury brand. Also at the Loewe event was Wang Yibo. Here is the 27-year-old actor arriving in a green leather jacket and loose pants. Here he is on the inside, posing for photos. This was his second stop at Paris Fashion Week. I mentioned his first in a previous video where he was seen with recent Oscar winner Adrien Brody at a Lacoste event. Earlier today, images of him at a Chanel event made the rounds on Weibo. Then there's Arthur Chen at Balenciaga, dressed in a light hoodie, posing for photos. The 24-year-old actor also had time for a short interview. When asked what item of clothing was his favorite on the day, he replied with a smile, quote, "My shoes. I rarely wear such thick-soled shoes. Wearing these shoes today, I'm almost 2 meters," unquote. Then there's Ruonan and Chengcheng at a Givenchy event. Here they are doing an interview for Whisper magazine China. Among the questions, they were asked what recent movies they had seen that had the most influence on them. Ruonan said Ne Zha 2, the animated film that's been breaking all kinds of box office records around the world. She called it the pride of China. Chengcheng, on the other hand, said, "Well, I'm just gonna say my own films." And lastly, for this segment, I'll mention Yu Shi at a brand event for Chomei, the French jewelry and watch brand. Despite having on tight dressy clothes and shoes, the 28-year-old actor was kind enough to give a couple of short kung fu demonstrations for everyone to photograph. Speaking of being photographed by everyone, sometimes it gets to be a bit too much, as was the case with Betty Wu. This story made the rounds on social media on March 9th. The 30-year-old singer-actor was at the Beijing airport when unruly behavior from some paparazzi and fans made her break down in tears. According to reports on Weibo, Betty had landed at the Beijing airport and was happily signing autographs and posing for photos with some calm and orderly fans. Then, as if out of nowhere, a bunch of unruly paparazzi and fans showed up with their cameras and flashlights. They blocked the path so much that Betty and her group couldn't move. They invaded Betty's personal space with no regard for safety and paid no attention to airport staff who told them to move. What began as a happy moment for a few turned into chaos for many. Betty got so upset that she reportedly burst into tears. Here's a photo a fan took of her squatting by an elevator, crying with her face in her hands. Betty eventually made her way home, and the next day shared this message, which netizens are saying is in regards to that episode at the airport. She wrote, "If it weren't for you guys, the fans, the stage, and my dreams, I probably won't want to be in this entertainment circle. Some people's hearts leave others disappointed." And that's it for celebrity updates. It also brings us to the end of today's video. Have a great week, and I'll see you guys Thursday. As always, stay safe, and I wish you clear blue skies, good health, and happiness. Until next time, cheers!